Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra bismi rabbikallazi khalaq. Khalaqal insana min alaq. Iqra wa rabbukal akram. Allazi allama bil qalam. Allamal insana ma lam ya'lam. Sadaqallahul azim. English translation. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Read in the name of your Lord who created man from a clot. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man that which he knew not. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Arshad, for the recitation and for the translation for the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, these days the entire mankind is passing through a rare and tough phase of life. This second wave of pandemic has come down heavily on us, and many of us have suffered or have seen sufferings of our nears and dear ones, our neighbors, our fellow Indians. Many precious lives have lost in this pandemic. Even our department, the Department of Computer Science MU, has lost 2 senior faculty members very recently on a short span of time. Trust me, friends, our wounds are fresh and bleeding. Still, we decided to move on as the wheel of life keeps moving. The decision of organizing this event at this juncture was not an easy one, but I appreciate Professor Asim Zafar Saab, the chairperson of the Department of Computer Science and the convener of this event, for his positivity and upfront leadership during this difficult time. In fact, without him, this event would not have been possible. So may I now request Professor Zafar to be the first speaker this evening, and please address the audience. Dr. Zafar.
Thank you, Manasul Faridi Saab. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Respected Professor Qazi Mazhar Ali Saab, Dean, Faculty of Science, and co-patron of this workshop, eminent resource persons, Professor Athar Ali Khan Saab, Dr. Rumana Shehla, Dr. Yasmin Khan, respected Dr. Parvez Mahmood Khan, Director, Computer Center, all the esteemed faculty members of the Department of Computer Science, Dr. Arman Rasool Faridi, coordinator of this workshop, distinguished guests and participants. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to all of you. It's my great pleasure to welcome all the participants to the online inauguration ceremony of 3 days online workshop on programming and documentation with R. On behalf of the Department of Computer Science, Aligarh Muslim University, I extend a warm welcome to all of you. The significance of big data and big data analytics are well noticed in almost every walk of life, be it industry, academia, or research. With the recent advancement in ICT, coupled with ever-increasing use of technology and media, the bulk of big data generally comes from 3 primary sources: social data, machine data, and transactional data. Social data comes from the likes, tweets, and retweets, comments, video uploads, and general media that are uploaded and shared via the world's favorite social media platform. This kind of data provides invaluable insight into consumer behavior and sentiments and can be enormously influential in marketing analytics. Machine data is defined as information which is generated by industrial equipment, sensors that are installed in machinery, and even weblogs which track users' behavior. This type of data is expected to grow exponentially as the Internet of Things grows even more pervasive and expands around the world. Sensors such as medical devices, smart meters, road cameras, satellites, games, and the rapidly growing Internet of Things will deliver high velocity, value, volume, and variety of data in very near future. Transactional data is generated from the daily transactions that take place both online and offline. Invoices, payments order, storage records, delivery receipts, all are characterized as transactional data. Yet data alone is almost meaningless, and most organizations struggle to make sense of the data that they are generating and how it can be put to good use. Real business value comes from an ability to combine these data in a way to generate insights, decisions, and actions. R is one such and the most powerful open source language for data-driven decision making. R is a leading programming language of data science consisting of powerful functions to tackle almost all problems related to big data processing. R includes a large number of data package, self-graph functions, etc., which proves as a proficient language for big data analytics at it has effective data handling capability. Tech giants like Microsoft, Google are using R for large data analysis. R was released in the year 1995, and since then, this language has strengthened and became the most sought after by the aspiring data scientists all around the world. Due to its robust features and effective data handling facility, major organizations and universities use R for data analysis. Considering the importance of big data analytics, availability of R as an open source, and its versatility as data analysis language used to visualize, manipulate, and analyze the data set, this 3-day workshop in programming and documentation with R is being organized. We are fortunate enough to have Professor Qazi Mazhar Ali Sahab, co-patron of this workshop and Dean, Faculty of Science, from the much related discipline of statistics and law. His support, guidance, and encouragement have been a source of inspiration for us. I feel honored to express my sincere appreciation to Dean Sahab, and I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. Sir, I would like to inform you that participants from all across India have shown interest in this workshop. Just to name a few, we have participants from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam University, Lucknow, Mallapuram Center, Kerala, GGS, Guru Gobind Singh, IP University, Delhi, IGNU Open University, Delhi, Mangalayatan University, Aligarh, BHU, Varanasi, Jamia Hamdard, New Delhi, Marwar University, Rajkot, Gujarat, Tejpur University, Assam, besides participants from various departments of Aligarh Muslim University. Sir, as we had a limitation of 100 participants, we could only accommodate few international participants from Beijing University of Technology and Southeastern University of Sri Lanka. I, on the behalf of the Department of Computer Science, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh, extend all the participants a heartiest welcome. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome eminent speakers, Professor Athar Ali Khan, Dr. Romana Shehla, and Dr. Yasmin Khan. Professor Athar Ali Khan is a renowned statistician and prominent resource person of R. Dr. Romana Shehla and Dr. Yasmin Khan are experts of R and have been collaborating and working with him for quite a long time. Sir, it is pertinent to mention that some of the participants have requested me to rope in Professor Athar Sahab as a resource person as they came to know that we are going to organize a workshop on R. I informed them that he is the main speaker and this workshop could be possible only due to his active involvement since the very beginning of the planning phase. I truly appreciate your dedication and support, and I extend a warm welcome to all our learned speakers. This online workshop could not have been made possible without active involvement of Dr. Arman Rasool Faridi, the coordinator of this workshop, who envisaged the idea of this workshop and managed the event single-handedly. I admire his organizational ability and I extend a hearty welcome to you as well. In the end, I appreciate the cooperation of all the faculty members, office staffs, and all other persons who provided support in organizing this workshop. I hope that everyone could actively participate in the workshop and enjoy fruitful sessions for all the 3 days of this workshop. I warmly welcome again you all. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your appreciation and for your brief but very informative address. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening, we are privileged to have with us a proud Oxon, a fine academician, a vivid researcher, a renowned statistician, a disciplined administrator, and out and out Allegorian, the Dean of the Faculty of Science and the co-patron of the event, Professor Qazi Mazhar Ali. May I request Professor Qazi Mazhar Ali to please speak to the audience. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Chairman Professor Asim Zafar, Professor Bukhari Sahab, Coordinator Dr. Rahman Rasool Faridi Sahab, Source Person Professor Tarali Khan, and younger colleagues, dear participants and students. It's really great pleasure for our faculty that we have such dynamic persons in the departments, such as Asim Zafar Sahab and Rahman Faridi Sahab, that they are taking pains to organize these kind of workshops, which are, beyond the curriculum. They are helpful to our own academic community of Aligarh, as well as to outer world. So that is making a perception of AMU in far-reaching corners of the country and abroad. And the topics which he has chosen, Dr. Parvez Sahab is also there. I didn't see you, Parvez Sahab, Director Computer Center. He's there. And so I congratulate you for organizing these workshops. I was told that this is a series of 5 workshops. It is the first one. And the topic chosen is really very good. And the resource persons has quite experience in this field. The topic is need of hour because we have public domain softwares, and these software are quite handy, quite helpful for, and affordable rather, the main thing, particularly in this period of pandemic. These kind of platforms, this kind of environments are very useful, where we can speak to each other without the problem of money. But there is a point of caution. Those who are the students of computer science, particularly I'm addressing to them. The point of caution is that while we are using these public domain softwares, and particularly the macro-based are Python and all these the modern open source languages, they are providing a shortcut to various computer programs and to various statistical procedures and methods. For example, the basic simple example is that inverting a matrix. If you want to invert a matrix, very simple one-line command will be there, INV bracket A, that will invert the matrix. In R, in Python, in MATLAB, in all these packages, programming languages, rather I should say. But the procedure of inverting a matrix through computer, that is invisible from the user of these packages. So an ideal student of computer science will learn at least one conventional language, like C, C++, like that, so that he or she should know the hard work put behind these packages by the writers of R software, Python, and all those contributors, those who are sitting around the world, they are computing and contributing daily to these to enrich these packages. So we should know the procedure, the procedure, and how to write its program. That's one thing. Second is statistics or linear algebra, or all those techniques which we are numerical analysis. All these procedures we are using by simply one-line command. These are very lengthy command procedures. If we don't know the detail of it, just simple, very simple example is box plot. Box plot from statistics is a very, primitive, can say, preliminary exercise of that exploratory data analysis. But if the person doesn't know that how the box plot is drawn by pen and paper, then it will be difficult for him or her to decipher the message given by the box plot. Say which line is first quartile, which line is the third quartile, which line is the second quartile, and where is the minimum, where is the maximum, and all these things. Well, these details are given there, but its theoretical background should be clear. So, Aman Nathra Sahab is my colleague, so I know him, that he is very fond of the books and he reads a lot of books. So, I want that he should, the participant should learn this practice from him, that don't depend only on these computer results, but you should support and enrich yourself with the knowledge of the computer statistics theory as well. So, it is, we cannot rule out reading the books, learning the basic programming language, at least one language, as the basic human tendency is that if a newborn baby, if she can read, can speak, can utter voices, and then as she grows, learn language, any language, Malayalam, Telugu, French, Arabic, Sanskrit, any language which is, if at least one language is spoken by a child, he or she can learn any language in the world. So similar is the case that computer science students should know at least one language, basic conventional language, C, C++, like that, in detail. And then they should switch over to these packages, these open source programming languages like R, Python, and big packages like MATLAB, etc. But I hope that the participants will get enriched by this knowledge which they will get from this workshop, and they would be able to contribute to these packages. We can write new packages, packages to R. We can contribute that. So we can use R itself, but we can at the same time we can become the writer or contributor to R in a big sense. So I wish that this workshop will be a success for the participants and for the source person and for the department as well. And again, I congratulate the chairman of the department for taking this bold step, despite the fact the department is passing through a difficult time, as Professor Dr. Aman has mentioned, that in the background of the deaths of two senior colleagues, it is really very tough time for you to balance the teaching. And in that, at the top of this, you are organizing this kind of academic activities. My heartiest congratulations to you. And I wish that this workshop and coming workshops should be successful for the university as a whole. Thank you very much for providing me this opportunity. And I hope that the links, this Google Meet and other links which you are using will be running. This morning it was not running. I was a bit careful. At 10 to 11 I had a lecture, but I could not do because 10 to 11 was not working. Luckily it worked now, and I wish that you have a seamless connection, and the Director Computer Center is there. So I hope that support is also available. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening us with your vast academic experience and for sparing your precious time for us this evening. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the entire Department of Computer Science fraternity. Ladies and gentlemen, with the address of the last speaker, this inaugural session comes to an end. I thank each one of you for your presence and for your patience. Very soon, the first technical session will begin. I'll start at